Trico in the quarterback.
Recovered by number 45 for Romeo.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 35.
Offense is in position.
Second down and 8 at the Bulldog 47. That's a first down for the Bulldogs. First and 10, ball marked just north of the Bulldog 47.
Number 21, Tanner for Romeo. First down, Bulldogs.
I got caught by the band. I got caught by traffic. No problem. No problem. Yeah. You want me taking stats? What about? Okay. I need a. Do we have a roster? I thought we were doing a highlight reel after, doing a voiceover after. Okay.
Brought down by Burton at the Agbo. Dominic Bongiorno on the carry. And brought down by Stefano Lorenzano. He had 3 on the play, brings a 3rd down and 1 at Dakota 15. Shining on the carry, brought down by Clinton Adiago and Chase Football. That's 1st down for the Bulldogs. 1st and goal.
Okay.
At the 9-yard line.
Move that chair. I won't be in your shot, will I? I can do that. Okay, I'm gonna be in your way. Okay.
Loss at 3 on the play. Makes it 2nd and goal. At the 12-yard line.
Bulldogs set up here for 2nd and 12. 6:40 to go in the 1st quarter. And number 46 taken down hard by Macomb, Dakota. You're catching my levels though? Okay. Quarterback Paul Hurley takes the snap, number 11, screen pass. And he is just shy of the end zone on the half-yard line.
Pass complete to Lucas Scheinman.
Number 3, Lucas Scheinman on the carry.
Brought down by Brendan Pittman. That'll bring up 4th and goal at the 1-yard line.
Well, they're going for it. 4th and goal here. 4th and goal, 1st quarter. 5 minutes, 20 seconds, clock ticking. And right up the gut to number 46, Dominic Bongiorno. So the Bulldogs take an early 6-0 lead here in the 1st quarter with 5:11 to play.
Touchdown, Dominic Bongiorno.
And the extra points through the uprights, and it is good.
That makes the score Bulldogs 7, Cougar 0. Fans and concession stands are open now. Both sides of the stadium brought to you by the Dakota Roosters. We're also looking for 50-50 tickets being sold in the stands by the Dakota Dance Team.
Do you want me to do my best on the Macomb, Dakota players as well? You want me to do my best on the Macomb, Dakota players as well? Because I remember the names from last week. Okay. With the Bulldogs taking an early 7-0 lead here in the 1st quarter. Number 47, Zach Nyes, lines up here for the kickoff. Beautiful kick there down to the half-yard line. Dakota takes it off. He's out past the 30. He's going towards the sidelines. He's down at the 35. taken down there by number 24, Tyler Walker, for the Bulldogs. Macomb, Dakota, they come into this game here 4-1 right now, with the Bulldogs 5-0 on the season. Quarterback for the Cougars is Antonio Patricio. It's a handoff to number 21, Carlton Kaiser. He's hit hard by the Bulldogs. Number 4, Mitch Heimbuck.
That's the first down, Cougars.
And number 21 is taken down in the backfield for a 5-yard loss by number 28, Andrew Smith, for the Bulldogs. They'll bring up 2nd and 15 for the Cougars. Cougars start from a shotgun set. They take the snap. And on a screen pass, he is met on the 40-yard line by a bunch of Bulldogs. Mitch Heimbuck and company stopping the screen pass here. We got 3rd and 12. Cougars go from a shotgun set again here. Pass play, quarterback rolls out to the right. He's going to scramble. He's going to dump it out. It's an incomplete pass. That brings up 4th down for the Cougars here. Bulldogs will get the ball back here for the 2nd time in the 1st quarter. Number 21 for the Bulldogs, Brad Tanner, takes the punt. He is met immediately by a couple Cougars. Romeo Bulldogs, they'll have it here 1st and 10 at their own 35.
Bulldogs will start 1st and 10. Well, just north of their own 35.
The Bulldogs coming off an impressive win last week over Lance Cruz, 41-0. Coming in with the same momentum here with this game. Number 11, Paul Hurley, behind center in the shotgun. He takes the snap, still looking, scrambles out of the pocket. He's going to take it. Ooh, and he is knocked out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That's going to bring up 2nd and 5 for the Bulldogs. One of the top games this week here, rated for Channel 7 News. And we got a full stands here on the Macomb Cougar side and for the Romeo Bulldogs. It's now 2nd and 5 here for the Bulldogs, man in motion. Paul Hurley, he's going to keep it up the center. He's got a 1st down. He's crossed the 50. He's still going all the way to the 37-yard line of the Cougars. Heck of a run, heck of a run.
that's the first down for the Bulldogs. 1st and 10 at the Cougar 38.
So the Bulldogs are going to set up shop here. Hurley behind center in the shotgun set. Got 4 wide. Pass play. He scrambles out of the pocket to the right. And he's going to throw it out of bounds. I'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Lucas Heimbach, he was in the area, but I believe Hurley was just trying to get it out of bounds. He ran out of options there at the end. He's going to head to the sideline now, going to play from the coach. 2nd and 10. Single back in the backfield. That's a handoff around the right side to number 21, Brad Tanner. Or my mistake, number 3, Lucas Heimbach. He's brought down for no gain. It's 3rd and 10 now for the Bulldogs. Got a timeout, Bulldogs. A little confusion there on the play. 7-0 Romeo Bulldogs. 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. Bulldogs have it 3rd and 10 on the Cougars 38. Third and 10 here. The Bulldogs going to try to punch it in, get a first down, punch it in the end zone hopefully here one more time in the first quarter. Hurley rolls around to the left. He sets up, he throws. It's deep, and it's picked off. Picked off by the Macomb Dakota Cougars. Looks like it was picked off by number 7, Clinton Abdiago, with an awesome interception. Well, the Cougars were, they had that play covered. The Bulldogs there, they were marching down the field. They had a good drive going, and it's just good coverage. Man-to-man, wonderful leap and grab. Looks like the Cougars are going to hand it off up the middle. It's number 33, Brendan Pittman on the carry. There's a gain of about 6.
clock's ticking here, 13 seconds to go. Looks like they're just going to let it run down here and run out the first quarter. So at the end of the first quarter here, Romeo Bulldogs 7, Macomb Dakota 0.
Reminder, you can see the highlights of this game on State Champs High School Sports Show. Sunday at 9 a.m. on Sports.
Clock is set at 12 minutes here. We're here to get ready to start the second quarter. Cougars have it on their own 12-yard line, 2nd and 4. They try to run it up the middle, but they are stuffed by the Bulldogs. It's actually a fumble right over the center, but Cougars recover here. 3rd and 5 from their own 12. Bulldogs here, they stack the line. Cougars have a 3-back set, 2 tight ends. And they're gonna try to run it right down the middle again. Ball was given to number 21, Carlton Kaiser. And he is stopped in the backfield. It's going to bring up a 4th down for the Cougars. Number 21, Brad Tanner, goes back deep for the Bulldogs as he takes a count, make sure they got enough players on the field. Looks like Petoskey for the Cougars. He's back to punt in their own end zone. Tanner waits for the kick. He's at about the 50-yard line. And he's going to take it at Cougars 47. And he's around the right side. There is a flag on the play. He's still going. He's brought down at Dakota's 20-yard line. Great run by Brad Tanner. And there's a Cougar player down on the field and a flag. Cougar player number 40. Cody Bastian. Looks like he just took a hard hit, but he's up, he's walking. We got an illegal block here against the Romeo Bulldogs. That's gonna send them back. They're gonna be starting here at about their own 40-yard line, 1st and 10. Excuse me, their own 45-yard line. Well, here we go. Bulldogs' first possession here, the second quarter. They got one wide out here to the left and a single back. Got a motion. And they try to run it up the middle here, and they're still pumping away. O-line is pushing that running back up for a gain of 6. It looks like it's Bongiorno again on the carry.
the 6 on the play brings up 2nd down and 4.
Bulldogs set up here in the shotgun, three receivers to the right. Motion. The ball's given to Tanner. He comes around the left side. He's out of bounds at the 41-yard line, but that's a first down for the Bulldogs. The clock will stop. Number 4, Mitch Heimbuck, lines up outside to the right. Second receiver and 3 receivers to the right. 1 receiver here to the left for the Bulldogs. They're in the shotgun formation again. 1st and 10. Hurley steps back to throw. He's in the pocket. Wide open down the middle. He's got number 3, Lucas Shaman, for the touchdown. That's going to put the Bulldogs up here 13-0 here early in the 2nd quarter. Great pass from Hurley, strike down the middle, about a 40-yard pass play. Well, the Bulldogs are definitely picking up where they left off. Zach Nyes back for the kick. The extra point is up, and it's through the uprights. It is good. 14-0 Romeo Bulldogs. They've come in here. They have not slowed down with their momentum from last week. This is the Macomb Dakotas. Their homecoming, the Cougars' homecoming tonight. The band's alive. We got the homecoming court in the stands. And the Bulldogs have all intentions here of ruining that homecoming for the Cougars. 14-0. 9:15 to go in the 2nd. Kaiser and Marshall back deep for the Macomb Dakota Cougars as Nyes gets set to kick off here for the Bulldogs. And just a little kick right out of bounds. That's going to be a penalty. Cougars will start this drive on their own 35. They need to figure out a way here to get this ball down the field. First play from scrimmage for the Cougars, number 21 Kaiser took the ball about 60 yards, and it was a fumble the next play. They haven't had any momentum going since. Quarterback Brett Drosky, incomplete pass here for the Cougars. Bulldogs putting a lot of pressure on them. It'll be 2nd and 10 from their Cougars 35. They've got 2 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. Shotgun formation. And it's a quick pass to number 2, Jalen Hall. Still 4 yards short of the first down. Correction on that play. Jason Bauer And it's a run by Kaiser. He's around the right side, and he's out of bounds there at the Bulldogs. 38. First down, Macomb, Dakota Cougars. He was pushed out of bounds by Mitch Heimbuck for the Bulldogs. Well, the wind's blowing. It feels like it's about 45 degrees outside right now as the Cougars take it up the middle to the 30-yard line. They'll bring up 2nd and 3. Tackle made by Quinterto Gorez. Little chilly outside, but a nice night for Friday night football. Number 2, Jason Bowers taken down in the backfield. Joe Myers for the Bulldogs. That's about a 5-yard loss. 3rd and 8 now for the Cougars. So Drosky set back in the shotgun, takes the snap. 3rd down, he looks, he throws, he's got a man wide open and he holds on to the ball. That's a first down for the Cougars. Catch made by number 36, Demetrius Donagva. Hand off to Carlton Kaiser around the right side. Finds a way for a gain of 4. And the Cougars finding their momentum here. Drosky's going to keep it as he gets met by about 8 Bulldogs there in the middle of the field. Gain of about 2. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 3. They got to get to Bulldogs' 8-yard line here for a first down. And a little confusion there with the Bulldogs and the defense. They take a timeout here. That is their 2nd timeout. Well, like I mentioned before, this is the Macomb Dakota's homecoming tonight. Beautiful night for football, a little chilly. Wind blowing, but both sides are alive for both teams. And the stands are fully packed here on the Macomb Dakota Cougar side. highlights get put on the website, right? All the highlights get put on the website, right? Right, okay. And the Cougars take a timeout before the snap is, or correction, right after the snap. Little confusion there again. You can catch all the highlights here on WBRW's website of the game. And right now we got a 14-0 lead by the Romeo Bulldogs. 5:34 left to go in the second quarter before the half. Well, after a couple timeouts, we're going to get play underway here. Looks like both teams have gotten their schemes together. 3rd down and 4 for the Macomb Cougars. And they're going to audible. Change the play at the line. 3 in the backfield. Hand off to Kaiser around the right side. And he is shoved out of bounds before he can reach the 1st down marker. That is a stop by the Bulldogs. That's going to bring up 4th down. Lucas Scheinman pushed him out of bounds. And it is 4th down and about a foot, and the Cougars are going to go for it. Bulldogs defense, they got the line stacked right now. 3 in the backfield for the Cougars. And handoff on the right side, and it's looking like he got it. Pittman on the carry. And that's a 1st down for the Dakota Cougars. So keeping the drive alive here. It'll be 1st and goal from the Bulldogs 8. And now the Cougars will go back to the shotgun setting. Zdrowski's back at quarterback, Kaiser in the backfield. Motion, that's a handoff to Kaiser on the right side. The Bulldogs are there to stop him. Number 33, Anthony Quas on the initial stop. And Lucas Scheinman to follow up. Scheinman is everywhere today. He's having a great first half. Wide out on each side of Drosky. Motion to the right here as he takes the snap. He drops back to pass. He throws it. Cougars touchdown. Drosky with about a 7-yard touchdown pass. It looks to number 50, Donovan Abro. He's set up for the extra point. It's through the uprights and it's good, and the Cougars are on the board. Now they trail the Bulldogs by a touchdown and extra point, 14-7 Romeo. Well, the stand's starting to clear out here as the band is making their way down to the field for the for the halftime performance. And the Cougars finally get on the board, the 7-yard touchdown pass. Number 17, Dominic Nordazzi, sets up for the kick for the Cougars as Tanner is back deep for the Bulldogs. Brad Tanner, number 21, waits at the 5-yard line for the kickoff. And the kick is off, and he's gonna actually take it here. And no, that is number 20 for the Bulldogs. He stopped at the 20-yard line. It's Andrew Smith.
Down by Nick Carl. Bulldogs will start 1st and 10 at their own 22.
So the Bulldogs are going to start their drive off here at the 22-yard line, their own 22-yard line. See if they can't take it down the field here and get another score before the end of the half. Number 11, Paul Hurley behind center. That's a handoff. On the left side, looks to Brad Tanner. That's a gain of 7.
Gain of 5 on the play brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bulldogs 27.
There's a flag on the play. Looks like a false start by the Bulldogs. And that's going to bring them right back to 2nd and 10.
Five-yard penalty brings up 2nd and 10 at the Bulldogs 22.
Hurley under center, he rolls out to the right. It's going to be a pass play. And the pass is dropped by number 3, Lucas Scheinman. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 to go. Tanner lines up wide to the right, early in the shotgun formation. And it'll be a wide receiver screen here to the right. And that'll be a Bulldogs 1st down.
That's 1st down for the Bulldogs.
Screen pass caught by Joshua Beliski. 1st down for the Bulldogs. Low snap. Hurley fires. to number 4 as he is hit hard, Mitch Heimbuck. Met by
Gain of 5 on the play. Brings up second down and 5 at the Bulldogs 30.
Snap is taken by number 11, Paul Hurley. He takes it on his own, gets a gain of 3, turns a negative into some positive yards. It's met by a couple Cougars. So it's going to be 3rd and short as the clock continues to run here underneath 2 minutes. We're at a minute 28. 3rd and 1 for the Bulldogs. Try to keep this drive alive here with the first down. So they line up 3 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. They're going to hand it off there. And Lucas Scheiman, he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of 3. It's going to bring up 4th down. And that is a timeout for the Dakota Cougars. And they're going to get the ball back here with a minute. And the Bulldogs are going to go for it. They're 4th and 1. And it's a short kick. Short kick as it bounces down. Punt by Hurley. Down at the 19-yard line, the Dakota Cougars, they'll get the ball back here with 55 seconds to go.
That's where they'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, they do have enough time here to run a few plays, try to get it down the field, at least for a field goal. Get a few more points on the board here before the half ends. And the Bulldogs are in a prevent formation. Drosky stops, takes a new play from the sideline. And number 5 takes the snap. He's back to pass. And he's going to launch it down the field for number 11, who's wide open. Drosky had number 11, Taven Allison, wide open at the Bulldogs 30 and overthrew him by a couple of steps. Allison had his man beat. He was just led just a little too far. So they set up for what looks like to be another pass play, and they hand it off. Kaiser up the middle. Looks like a gain of 6, so that's going to bring up about 3rd down and 5, 3rd down and 4 here for the Cougars in a hurry-up offense. Clock continues to tick. It's at 24, 23 seconds now. And the Cougars look like they're just going to try to run 1 or 2 more plays. And actually, it looks like they're going to let this clock run down to halftime. And they are. So at the end of the half, it is the Romeo Bulldogs 14, the Dakota Cougars 7.
That's the end of the first half with the score Bulldogs 13, Cougars 7.
Bulldogs go in motion as they hand it off up the middle there. It's looked like it goes to Lucas Scheiman. And I apologize for that. It is Dunley Bongiorno. Dominic Bongiorno. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7 now for the Bulldogs. Trying to get something going here with 10:41 to go in the 3rd quarter. 14-7 lead. 2 receivers, one to the right, one to the left. Motion. Hurley steps back to pass, and he lobs it over the center to Lucas Scheiman, and he's going to take off. He's at Cougars 30. He's taken down at the Cougars 25. Beautiful pass by Hurley. 1st and 10 Bulldogs. Correction, that was Mitch Heimbuck on the reception. He was wide open in the center. Hurley threw a very nice pass. And the Bulldogs making movement and making noise early. Handoff up the middle. That's number 46, Dominic Bongiorno. Gain of about 4. Bongiorno, he seems to be the Bulldogs' workhorse here this game. Tough runs up the middle, tough runs around the outside. Putting in the work here for the Bulldogs. 2nd down and 6. At the 9-minute mark now in the 3rd quarter. Shotgun formation. And Hurley's going to keep it. He bounces around, but he's taken down at the 20 after maybe a gain of about a yard. He's taken down by number 33 for the Cougars. Brendan Pittman. Pittman's another name, another number who's been all over for the Cougars today. Played a great defensive and offensive game. 3rd and 6. Number 6, John Hubbard, lines up wide right, and Hurley steps back to pass. And he's going to go down. He's going to get sacked in the backfield at the Cougars. Cougars drop him for a 6-yard loss. He's brought down by Brendan Pittman again, number 33. He's going to bring up 4th down and 11 now. And it looks like head coach Jason Couch here is going to have the Bulldogs go for it. Here we go, 4th and 11. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the right. And Hurley's going to get sacked, and it's a fumble. Nope. They're going to call him down. They're going to call him down at the 35-yard line. Any which way you look at it, the Cougars stop him. It is now Dakota's ball. 1st and 10 from their own 35. Cougars just had him covered. There was nowhere for Hurley to throw it, nowhere for him to go. And they're going to take over here at their own 35 as Drosky comes up over center. So Kaiser Carlton on the carries. There's a Cougar player here that is slow to get up off the field. And it looks like it's one of the offensive linemen. He's being carried off the field by Kaiser and another Cougar player seems to have done something here to his right leg. And that looks like offensive lineman number 62, senior Colin Schock. He's going to get looked at here by the trainers. As it's Cougars ball now, 2nd and 7. Drosky shotgun formation, takes the snap, drops back for the pass. He's got nowhere to go, he's going to be sacked. He's still up. Finally taken down for a 5-yard loss. Make that a 10-yard loss. It's going to be 3rd and 15. Bulldogs start the sack with Kerry Bryan as a few more followed up, take him to the ground. And a long 3rd and 15 to go here for the Cougars as the Bulldogs make a crucial stop on 2nd down there. Snaps taken, Drosky's back as he's gonna air it out. And he's way overthrown. Number 11, Taven Allison, was way overthrown by about 5 yards. And they're gonna go back into a punt formation. It's gonna bring up 4th down. Number 21, Brad Tanner, back to receive for the Bulldogs at his own 35-yard line. Drosky back to punt. He's going to get it off, and Tanner's going to walk away from it. Ball's going to be downed, it looks like, by number 27 for the Cougars, Nick Carl, and it'll be Bulldogs ball at their own 31. So last time Bulldogs had the ball, the Cougars had an answer for them, though. Sack and Hurley 3 times in the backfield. Look to see here. Coach Couch came up with something to come back at the Cougars with. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the left. And he's going to hand it off here to number 3, Lucas Scheiman, around the left side, 4-yard gain. Pushed out of bounds. Clock's going to stop at 5:43 to go here in the 3rd.
By Lucas Shimon. That'll bring up 2nd down. 5.
Number 17, Nathan Gorlowski, lined up wide to the left. Hurley takes the snap, and he's going to keep it up the center as he is met by the whole Cougars defense. Still a gain of about 3. Bring up 3rd down and 2. Correction, 3rd down and 1. Hurley's going to keep it up the middle, and that's going to be a first down for the Bulldogs. Man.
First and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 34.
First down here for the Bulldogs. Cougars come out here in a looks like a 4-3 defense. Yeah, and it's given to Brad Tanner, number 21, and he's going to cut to the left all the way to the right side of the field. He cuts again. He's got blockers, and he dives to the 30-yard line. Great run by number 21, Brad Tanner. Taking the Bulldogs into Cougar territory. As here they go, marching down the field again. First down, Bulldogs.
That's first down for the Bulldogs. First and 10.
Tanner got the ball. It was a handoff to the left. And he decided to put the brakes on and take it all the way to the right side of the field. Fantastic run. Now Tanner lines up, slot left. Hurley under center, Tanner in motion. They're gonna hand off to Bajorno. So he makes a powerful 8-yard run. We're looking at 2nd and 2. Now for the Bulldogs. And the running game's paying off. Offensive line is performing some great blocking right now. They're getting some great runs. And they're back here in Cougar territory looking to put another score on the board. Hurley sets up under center to take the snap. Tanner in motion again. Bulldogs handoff up the middle to number 12, Ryan Medley, as he's brought down by a couple of the Cougars defense. Number 90, Blake Brady in on the tackle. Looked like that might have been a broken play there, but Hurley kept the ball up the center. But he's gonna push it forward for a first down for the Bulldogs. And the clock continues to tick. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. The hot chocolate is definitely losing its warmth, but it has done the trick. Tanner with the ball around the right side. As the Bulldogs continue with the run, trying to wear down this Cougar defense as they hold a 14-7 lead with a minute and a half to go in the third quarter. So it'll be 2nd and 10 now from the Cougars' 18-yard line. And it's looking like number 62, Blake Brady, is shaking off that injury on the field as he's walking around. Good to see him up and walking around there for Dakota. As Bajorno takes a handoff up the middle for the Bulldogs, but he is stopped only after a couple yards. And he is stopped by putting Adiago for the Dakota Cougars.
Two on the play brings up 3rd down and 7. Down like just south of the Cougar 15.
So So Bajorno, the only back in the backfield. Cougars, the Bulldogs try another running play there to number 3, Lucas Scheiman, and he is stopped. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And the Bulldogs are going to let the quarter run out. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, it is now still 14-7. Bulldogs. Band is alive and kicking over here for the Cougars, trying to get them back into the game, hoping for a defensive stop. Bulldogs hoping to take it in though, go up by 2 scores. So the Bulldogs line up here for the field goal. And it is up, and it is through the uprights, and it is good. 3 more points for the Bulldogs. Kicked by Zach Nyes. Well, we got a flag on the play. As the refs discuss it here at about the 20-yard line. Still unclear of who the penalty is on. Well, whatever the penalty was, the Bulldogs are going to decline it. And they're going to go up by 2 scores. Romeo now 17, Dakota 7, with 11:56 to go in the 4th quarter. You can catch all the highlights in the game tonight on WBRW after tonight's game. Washington Public Television. Nice sets up now for the kickoff. As it looks like Carlton and Benji Marshall are back for the kick, standing at their own 5-yard line for the Cougars. And the kick is up, and it is a boot all the way to the back of the end zone. That's going to be a touchback, and the Cougars are going to start this drive at their own 20-yard line. See if they can put something together here and get back on the board here early in this 4th quarter. Oh. It's definitely not warming up, that's for sure. Feels like it continues to drop in temperature. A couple degrees here every quarter. But we got Friday night football. Drosky here with a pass caught by the Cougars' number 1, Jalen Hall. 6'3", 150-pound junior. And Drosky's taking the calls out of the huddle, and they are back at the line, ready to move. 2nd down and 7 for the Cougars. Shotgun snap. The Bulldogs come in. They had him, and they're going to take him down for the sack. That's a loss of 5 on the play after the sack by the Bulldogs, but Drosky's right back at the line here to get it going again. He takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's back in the pocket. He throws. The pass is caught, but well short of a 1st down by number 31 for the Cougars. And that's Dmitry Donikov on the catch. He reached out, made a diving catch, but it was short, and that's going to bring up 4th and 9 for the Cougars as Drosky stands back to punt. Number 21, Brad Tanner back. The Bulldogs almost got a hand on that for the block, but the ball's going to roll down here. And it's going to be touched and downed at the 39-yard line of the Bulldogs as they will start 1st and 10 with 10 minutes exactly to go here in the 4th. I would think Couch is going to try to continue the ball on the ground here, keep the running game alive, keep the clock ticking, and hold on to a 17-7 lead. Bulldogs come off the sideline. They go right to the line. Tanner comes in motion, and it's gonna be a reverse here. Tanner got the handoff, then handed it off to Joshua Bilski. And there's a Bulldog player down on the field right now. But he's up quick, and that's number 4, Mitch Heimbuck. Just a little rattled after a couple nice blocks. 2nd down and 3 now after a good run by Bilski. So Hurley now is going to take the snap under center. 1 man in the backfield. Scheinman in motion, but Tanner's going to get the ball. But he's going to get tackled here by the ankles by Pittman, number 33. Once again is all over the field for the Cougars tonight on defense. Third down and 2. Clock continues to roll for the Bulldogs. Just watching the clock tick down, and wearing them down here by the running game. So what the Bulldogs here would like to do. And they're going to hand the ball off. Looks like to number 46. Dominic Bongiorno doing the bull work, but that's going to bring up 4th down. They're short by about a yard, just short of midfield. Well, the Bulldogs set up under center here. It looks like they're going for it. And Hurley's he's gonna stand up and he's gonna take a timeout and go and talk about this with Coach Couch. 8:25 to go in the fourth. Once again, you can catch all the highlights and the game here on WBRW tonight once the game ends. Cougars homecoming tonight is on its way to being upset by the Bulldogs as they look to improve to 6-0. So it looks like they're set up here to punt now. They've changed the play. And that's number 4, Mitch Heimbuck, back to punt, and he gets off a doozy. Great punt as he stops it short. Beautiful punt, stopped short at the Cougars' 2-yard line. The Cougars are pinned back. Beautiful punt by Mitch Heimbuck, the senior. Well, it looks like Drosky and the Cougar offense, they've got their work cut out for them here. They're going to need to go 98 yards here for a score to get back into this game. And Drosky's he's gonna roll right. He's looking to pass, and he gets it away. And he wasn't out of the pocket. That is an intentional grounding. We got a flag on the play. We're waiting to see what the call is. I don't know here if it's a safety, if he was down, or if it was intentional grounding. He wasn't out of the pocket when he threw it. And here come the refs with the call. It's intentional grounding, the Cougars. And that is a Romeo Bulldog safety. That's gonna put 2 more points on the scoreboard for the Bulldogs, bringing the score to 19-7. What a great defensive rush. They put the pressure on him. And the Bulldogs will get the ball back. Well, any momentum that Macomb Dakota had, it was definitely stopped here by the Bulldogs defense. And they're looking here to get back on the field defense and get the ball back. Wow. Huge turn of events. Now Dakota will be punting the ball here from their own 35. As Tanner goes deep back for the Bulldogs to receive the kick. does his handshake with his teammates and gets ready for to receive the kick. And that's a correction by me. That ball's going to be kicked off here from the 20-yard line. Good. Ooh. Looks like we're going to have a hit in the back. Penalty on the Cougars. But the ball did go out of bounds on the kickoff, which could be a penalty here as well. Not a very long kick. Kick of about 25 yards, rolled out of bounds. The refs meet at the 50-yard line, discuss the penalty. Well, ref going back and forth here. Where we're going to spot the ball, it looks like nobody knows. So it was a false start against Dakota. The penalties declined though by the Bulldogs, and we're gonna get back underway here. 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs lead 19-7 after a safety, Androwski. The ball was handed off once again up the middle to Dominic Bongiorno, doing the bull work tonight here for the Bulldogs. He gets stopped though for a short gain by the Cougars defense. It's gonna bring up second down at 9 as the clock continues to tick down. Tanner goes in motion. Tanner takes the ball, and he's going to bounce it back. Makes a couple jukes, gets back to the middle of the field. About a 3-4 yard gain there for Tanner. Volker on the stop for the Cougars. We got a 3rd down and 6. Bulldogs hoping to convert here so they can keep the clock rolling in their favor. But they got 2 wideouts to the right. Hurley in the shotgun formation. And he's going to throw. And he does throw. And he finds Mitch Heimbuck wide open for a Bulldog first down. He is taken out of bounds, which makes the clock stop at 6:30. But that's a first down Romeo. Tanner with the handoff. On the left side, he is stopped behind the line of scrimmage for a Bulldog loss of about a yard. That's a correction. It must spot the ball there with the forward progress. So he actually gained a yard. 2nd down and 9. Hurley's going to hand off to Lucas Scheiman. Is he still up? He was brought down by Benji Marshall and Jalen Hall of the Cougars defense. And Lucas Shimon getting a ton of touches tonight as well. Touchdown early in the game to get the Bulldogs rolling. The clock continues to tick here, about 4:40 to go. Looks like we're gonna have a timeout by the Bulldogs. A timeout by the Bulldogs means get a chance to put my hands in my pocket and warm them up just a little bit. The temperature is still freezing out here. As some of the students here from Dakota, the stands start to clear out a little bit. We're gonna, after the timeout here, we're gonna have a 3rd down and 4. Couch has had his team rolling tonight, keeping the ball, time of possession, holding it most of the game. Playing keep away here from the Cougars. So here we go. 3rd and 4, Hurley sets up, shotgun formation. 2 wide to the right, and we got another blown whistle. Another timeout by Romeo, one after another. Well, now the refs are out in the middle of the field with the Cougars head coach Mike Giannone. We got another timeout. Well, if I'm correct, that's 3 timeouts right in a row. So Bulldogs take their 3rd and final timeout, leaving them with none. Dakota still has 2. Dominic Bongiorno gets the ball and he busts through the middle and he gets all the way down to the Cougars 7-yard line with just a heck of a run by Dominic Bongiorno, number 46. So we got a first down now for the Bulldogs, 1st and goal. And they're going right from the line. Tanner in motion there. And Buongiorno takes the ball again. For maybe a gain of a yard. And he was actually knocked out of bounds, it looks like, at about the 11-yard line. So it is now 2nd down. 2nd down and 9. Tanner takes the ball around the outside, and he is in for a Bulldogs touchdown. Well, that play developed quick. Really quick. But we got a hold on the Bulldogs. No score. That's going to take them back about 5 yards. And that's going to stop the clock at 3:22. And the wind is definitely picking up. Well, costly holding penalty there on the Bulldogs. They were looking for that touchdown there, secure their lead. Here with 3:20 left to go. Now we're looking at about 2nd down and 15. Buongiorno's going to take the handoff right up the gut, and he gets about a 5-yard gain to the 10-yard line. And Dakota will take a timeout. They'll stop the clock at 3:16. Well, the Cougars just have not been able to get anything going here in the second half. It has been all Romeo, holding them on defense, holding the ball on offense themselves for most of the second half, and a costly safety by the Cougars to get trapped in their own end zone, which leaves us at 19-7 right now with 3:16 to go in the 4th. 3rd and 10. Hurley's going to come to the line, and he's going to step back. Stays in the shotgun formation with 2 wide to the left, a couple slot backs, and he's going to keep it himself and run it around the outside, and he's hit hard by the Cougar defense and taken out of bounds. Pushed out of bounds by Nick Carl for the Dakota Cougars. 4th down, 5 yards to go. Clock stops. He was pushed out of bounds, excuse me. And Zach Nyes comes on to try what looks to be about a 25-yard field goal. The kick is up, and it is blocked. I believe number 33 Pittman got a hand on it. for Dakota. And that's going to be Dakota's ball here. At their own 20-yard line with 3:05, try to get something going. Drosky with the snap, he's going to throw, it's going to be caught by number 1, Jalen Hall, as he gets it out of bounds. Clock stops exactly at 3 minutes. And same play, Drosky to Jalen Hall. He gets out of bounds after about an 8-yard gain. Correction, gain of 6 on the play. But he gets out of bounds there, stops the clock again. And this time they go deep. Oh, and it's caught. It's caught by number 3. And he's gonna take it to the end zone. Touchdown Cougars. Evan Syvick. Drosky to Evan Syvick for about a 70-yard touchdown pass. And another quick turn of events as the Cougars come back quick. 3-play drive, 3 passes, all complete by Drosky. They end it there with about a 70, 65-yard touchdown pass. Beautiful catch, beautiful run by Evan Syvick, the junior. So the extra point is up, and it is good. The score is now 19-14. The Bulldogs still lead. 2:47 to go. And the Cougars try to make a quick strike and come back. Bulldogs with no timeouts left. The Cougars still have 2. And it'll be interesting to see what the Cougars do here on the kickoff. They kick it deep or possibly a squib kick or even onside. But the Bulldogs are setting up there, ready for an onside kick. And that looks exactly what it's going to be. And it's an onside kick, and it's caught by Mitch Heimbuch at the 50 for the Bulldogs. Got on it, got down. 1st and 10 Bulldogs from their own 48. Cougars looking to make a stop here on defense as they line up. The handoff to number 46, Dominic Bongiorno, and he is brought down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss. And the Cougars take one of their 2 timeouts remaining. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs after the timeout. seems the fans and the band, they've warmed back up quickly after that touchdown pass by Drowski to Evan Sivik. Looking to push the Bulldogs back here, get the ball one more time, one more shot. They are down by 5, fourth quarter. The Bulldogs line up here. They have a receiver to the right, wide right. And Hurley's gonna keep it up the middle, and he fumbles. He fumbles the ball, and it is recovered by the Dakota Cougars at their own 40-yard line. 1st and 10 Cougars. The game momentum has changed. Incredible. Just incredible. Hurley was hit hard. The ball came flying out, and the Cougars jumped on it immediately. Drowski takes the snap, all the time in the world to throw, and he gets cranked. He is sacked at the 40-yard line by number 16 of the Bulldogs, Flores Humberto. That is a loss of 2, 2nd and 12. Pass caught at midfield. It looks like it's going to be a Cougars first down. And the Bulldogs are arguing that the ball came out. It looks like Mitch Heimbach, he took the ball and started running towards the end zone, but they're going to call him down. They're going to call him down, and it is a first down, Dakota Cougars. We're at the 1-minute, 57-second mark. Cougars looking to drive downfield here for another score. Drops back in the pocket, he's rushed. It's a screenplay to Kaiser. Kaiser takes off. He's still on his feet. Down at the 35, that's a Cougars first down. And the Bulldogs got to come up with something here to stop this passing game right now of Dakota. They are moving down the field, and they are moving quick. Clock ticks, 1:43, snap to Drowski, and it is intercepted. The ball is intercepted by number 21, Brad Tanner. He's going to take it to the house for the Bulldogs. Touchdown, Romeo. Wow. And just like that, the game is back in the Bulldogs' favor. Just incredible. The Cougars were moving it down the field. And Brad Tanner, number 21, he read that play like a book. And the student section is jumping for joy with number 21, Brad Tanner, right now. That's going to put the Bulldogs up 25-14 with the extra point still on its way. Absolutely incredible. Snap is off, the kick is up, and it is good. The Bulldogs 26, the Dakota Cougars 14. Once again, you can check out all the highlights and the game here tonight on WBRW, Washington Public Television. Up here battling the wind with Ed Horn. Well, Nyes is going to set up here for the kickoff at the 25. Looks like Benji Marshall and Jalen Hall, or correction, Kaiser Carlton are back deep for the Cougars. Waiting for the kickoff at the 15. And a booming kick. Kaiser's gonna take it. And he's gonna backward lateral it to Benji Marshall. And Marshall takes off down the right side of the field. He's dodging Bulldogs left and right. Finally goes down at the 25. After a good attempt there by the Cougars, backward lateral to keep this game alive. And they're gonna come out here on offense and expect to see an air show here by the Cougars here to try to get another quick score. First and 10 Cougars, own 27-yard line. Bulldogs back in their prevent defense, expect some long passes here. Drosky's shotgun set by himself, 5 wide receivers. The pass is away, that is caught. Caught by number 3, Evan Sivic, who had the long touchdown not too long ago here in the 4th quarter. And we've got a personal foul on the Romeo Bulldogs. That's going to move this ball up 15 yards. And the Cougars are going to have it at their own 47 now. Clock starts back up. Snap is taken. Drosky in the pocket. He's moving and he's going to be sacked. He's going to go down back in the backfield at the 45. And the Cougars are going to take their final timeout, it looks like. Second and 11 here after the timeout. 54 seconds left to go in the game. And the clock can't tick fast enough for the Bulldogs. That's it for timeouts for the Cougars. So it's all or nothing now. And the Bulldogs come in, Drusky's hit, and he's hit hard. He was hit after he threw by Jacob Herndon, taken down hard in the backfield. Incomplete pass though. 3rd and 10, 50 seconds to go. Ball caught there by Travis Syvick. That's going to bring up 4th down now for the Cougars as the clock ticks down. One last attempt here by Drusky and the offense. And that's a 1st down for the Cougars. And the Cougars were going to try one more play, it looks like here. And it's way overthrown there by Brett Drusky, excuse me. He's got to be up there now in the yardage. He's had a heck of a passing game here. Thrown for a couple touchdowns. But at the end, it was pass play read by Brad Tanner, number 21. Interception return for a touchdown to seal this Bulldogs what looks to be victory here in about 14 seconds. Drusky's rushed hard. He's gonna fire, and it is caught by Jalen Hall. He falls backwards out of bounds at the Bulldog 20. So Cougars trying to put one more score on the board here before this clock runs out. But we got a player down right at midfield. And that looks like number 44, Jacob Herndon, who's been hard rushing defensive end all game long. And he's going to be helped off the field here by coach and trainer. 8 seconds here to go. Cougars going to set up here and try for one, maybe 2 more plays, try to punch it in the end zone. The ball is caught there by number 36. Dmitry Danikov. And he's out of bounds. 4 seconds left to go. This will probably be the Cougars' last play from scrimmage as they try to punch it in here, put one more score on the board. And there it is. The clock is at 0. The pass is broken up, and that is going to end our football game here tonight. The Romeo Bulldogs 26, Macomb, Dakota 14. Well, the Bulldogs came in here, upset Dakota's homecoming. A great game by both teams here, back and forth. The Bulldogs now improved to 6-0. Macomb, Dakota 4-2. As the teams line up, they shake hands here. Great game by both teams. Once again, it's the Romeo Bulldogs 26, Macomb, Dakota Cougars 14. I'm Matt Van Gorder for WBRW.